Yo, what's good? NBA YouTube, it's your man 100 Grand Ross with The Rock Never Stops. And today I want to discuss an impending situation for the Charlotte Hornets, which is the extension of Miles Bridges in the future of where they're trying to get to. If you like this video, I want you to smash the like button for me, hit subscribe, and the bell for notifications. Let me make it really clear. The Charlotte Hornets is a team that has probably defined mediocrity for most of their franchise history, outside of having Larry Johnson and Lonzo Mourning and not being able to make that work. A short spurt with Vlade Divac and Glenn Rice and Muggsy Bogues and, guys like that came and went. And, even the Al Jefferson and Kemba Walker moments, it's like, you know, they've had moments where they were somewhat relevant. But for the most part, they've always been a lottery team, an insignificant team. No one anyone's really worried about going deep into the playoffs. But right now, for the first time in a long time, probably since Larry Johnson, they have a game-changing talent in LaMelo Ball. They have a generational talent in LaMelo Ball. And playing with this talent is Miles Bridges, who has come on over the last couple of seasons playing alongside of LaMelo, being able to get out in transition, being a lob threat, backdoor cutter, somebody who can be set up by LaMelo's dynamic, amazing playmaking. But now that his contract is coming to an end, the Charlotte Hornets have a decision to make about how much to invest in Miles Bridges. The potential maximum contract extension he can get is somewhere around, I want to say, 100 and, let me look it up here. It can be a max of around 29 million a year, going up to, I think I want to say about 170 something million extension. That's the max. But here's the thing. When you give somebody a max contract, there's certain expectations that come with it. And those expectations are being able to win you games in the playoffs. Meaning, not only can they meet the standard of what they've set throughout the season, 20 plus points a game consistently, right? That they're also somebody that you can foresee becoming an all-star, somebody who you can build your team around. And in those tight moments, in those close moments, they can be able to play above the level of everybody else to give your team a chance to win when it matters the most. Well, a similar trio really, but duo, was Richard Jefferson and Jason Kidd. Ironically, Richard Jefferson and Jason Kidd are literally on par in terms of where they were at in year 4. 20 points a game, Richard Jefferson 22 points a game, Miles Bridges 20 points a game, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. But here's the thing. If you follow those New Jersey Nets teams, Richard Jefferson was really limited in the playoffs. Really limited. When they weren't able to get out in transition, get lob passes, and they were cutting off passing lanes, Richard Jefferson didn't have the ability to score one-on-one against elite defenses. He couldn't go up against Kobe Bryant in the finals or even Bruce Bowen in the finals. He wasn't able to dominate matchups in the way that you might have hoped for somebody you were paying that much money to. And Kenyon Martin was also somebody else who was, in the same situation. But it's to say that despite Jason Kidd's greatness, who would later on go on to win a championship, leading the Dallas Mavericks, what they needed from their number 2 guy, their number 3 guy, was just something just beyond what his skill set provided. And the question becomes, is what a max salary extension for Miles Bridges, would the expectation be something that's just beyond what his skill set provides? You see, I've seen Miles Bridges go one-on-one. I've seen him score against one-on-one defense. But I haven't seen him dominate against elite teams consistently. I haven't seen him in games against elite competition walk away looking like the best player on the court. I haven't seen him be able to say, you know what? If everything goes to shit, if everything falls apart, if all the defense crumbles, I'm sorry, if all the offense crumbles, you can pass me the ball and I can get us a shot. I'm not even sure if he's on the Terry Rozier, Gordon Hayward level of shot creation. And so when you're looking at this potential extension, what Charlotte's going to have to ask themselves is, are they investing in right now or are they investing in what's to come? Because LaMelo Ball is going to continue to get better. I don't know if he's ever going to become the shot creator, scorer that they might be needing to be able to get over the hump in playoff games. The play-in tournament's going to come pretty soon, and we'll have an opportunity to see what his ceiling is going to be. But I don't necessarily see LaMelo Ball being that level of a shot creator. Now, he could be a shot maker, big time shots under pressure, kick out for three. But his ability to be able to break somebody down, an elite defender in the crunch time, to hit you a game winner, I haven't seen that from either guy. And so what you end up looking at is, well, if you can't get it from either of them, then what are they investing in? Are they investing in a great regular season duo? Or are they investing in a potential perennial playoff team duo? And right now it's looking like regular season. And if you can learn from history, you can kind of foresee where it'll end you up. Now, the benefit that the New Jersey Nets had was Jason Kidd was an All-NBA defender. He was an elite defender who had other great defenders around him with Kerry Kittles, Kenyon Martin, Jerron Collins. They had other committed high-level defenders. So they were able to maintain being able to get out in transition even in the playoffs. The thing is, LaMelo Ball is not an elite defender, which means that you're also going to need elite defense around them just to be able to get into the playoffs, which neither him or Miles Bridges really provides you. So that's another added layer to, is giving a max salary to a player like Miles Bridges really going to be what's best for where you're trying to get to. Now, for me, I think that Miles Bridges is definitely worth 20, 23 million a year because the regular season matters. But if you know that you still are going to have some big holes, you're going to need an elite level wing defender, an elite level shot creator and shot maker. You're going to need to save some money for that. Because when LaMelo Ball is due for his contract extension in another year, oh, best believe you're going to give him a max salary. He's going to get the max. But you're still going to have to deal with Gordon Hayward and his salary. You still have to look at P.J. Washington potentially signing him, and you still need a rim protector, at least a starting level NBA center, which Mason Plumlee is not. So looking forward, this team's going to have some hard decisions about how they're going to move around these contracts and roster spots so that they can be positioned to really get to where they're trying to go. Back into the playoffs, out of mediocrity, back into relevance, and out of the irrelevant, fun team to watch, but you know you can't take serious. But I want to know what you guys think. You've heard my opinion. I want to know what your opinion is. Let me know in the comment section. Hit me up on Twitter at RockNeverStops2. And I'm going to holler at y'all next time. Peace.